Join me while I show you how to make a taco bake. For starting, I used 3 pounds of hamburger meat that I went ahead and put in a pot, and I'm going to start browning. And then a separate pot, I added in a half a can of spicy refried beans, and I added in a whole can of spicy rotel into that with some cayenne. You don't have to use the spicy ones. If you wanted to tone it down some, you could just use the regular ones. And this is what the refried beans looks like. And then this is browning hamburger, and I'm going to drain it and add in my homemade taco seasoning. Then add in a half a can of black beans. Then for assembling, we're going to use a casserole dish and then start layering with the hamburger mixture. And then there's probably an easier way to do the rotel, but I like being difficult, so I smeared it onto the tortilla. These are 0 carb. And then split another one in half because it was a little bit, the whole one was too big for my pan. And then started layering with some Fiesta blend cheese, and then more hamburger mixture, and then another layer of tortilla with the rotel and refried beans, and then more cheese. And then this was my last layer. I didn't do any more tortillas, but I just used the rest of my hamburger and the rest of the rotel. And then I baked it in the oven at 400 for about 30 minutes until everything was melty. And then I just topped it with a little bit extra cheese. This was it before it went in the oven. And then I didn't get an after picture, but this was it in the meal prep containers. I hope you enjoy.